Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about when versus if effects and how they work. Now, I am not the best judge, I'm a pretty mid-tier judge, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not gonna be able to explain this the best, but this is gonna be like explaining it in kind of like a, a dumbed down version. It's like the when and if effects book for dummies. Think about that, that's pretty much what this video is. But okay, so for the very first one, we have just a BA field, just a bunch of if effects, pretty much focus on that, and the opponent has a torrential tribute, a when card. Okay, so let's say we go normal summon out, graph, and then our opponent goes activate torrential. Okay, so the whole board goes to graveyard. Now the question is, on the new chain link, are you able to activate these effects? Yes or no? Alright, so if you answered yes, you are correct. None of these will miss timing. They are all if effects. These cards cannot miss timing. If it says if, it will never miss timing. Only whens can miss timing. Okay, so now for this one, we have a bunch of Yang Zing monsters. Pretty much just a bunch of when monsters. When this card is destroyed by battle, or card effect. All of them are whens, and the opponent has torrential. Okay, so let's say we go normal summon, and our opponent goes activate torrential. Okay, so the whole board goes to graveyard, and now new chain link. Are we able to activate their effects to special summon or not? If you answered yes, you are correct. Yes, you are able to use all of their effects here to go ahead and special summon out from the deck. The reason why is because even though these cards are when, they check the last thing on the chain link. That's really what a when effect is it checks the very last thing on the chain link. So if I go normal summon and my opponent goes torrential, everything gets destroyed. Pretty much what the word when checks is, was it the last thing that happened in the last chain link? When's check the last chain link. So the last thing that happened in the last chain link was all of these monsters being destroyed. So they can go ahead and do their thing. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one, and I feel like you'll be able to get this one correct. Okay, so for this one, once again, we have just a bunch of Yang Zings. They have a Cosmic and a Torrential. So what we do is we go normal summon out, and our opponent goes on summon. We will activate Cosmic Chainlink 1, targeting Torrential Tribute. Chainlink 2, we will go ahead and chain Torrential Tribute. So now here, all the monsters are going to be destroyed. And then after all the monsters are destroyed, Cosmic will resolve by banishing. And now on a new chain link, are you able to activate your Yang Zing effects or not? Alright, if you answered no to that, you are correct. Because the last thing that happened in the last chain link was not these monsters being destroyed by Torrential Tribute. The last thing that was happening was Cosmic resolving, banishing the Torrential, which is why you will not be able to activate those here. That is really how simple the when effects are. Okay, so now let's go over just a few more before I let you go. Okay, so now I'm going to twist it up just a little bit and make it a little bit different. So right now, we have Dante, Barbar, and Seer. So right now, imagine Dante just gets, boom, wiped off the face of the earth. New chain link, we go Dante chain link 1, Seer chain link 2. So we special summon out Dante, and then we add back Seer. Now on a new chain link, can the opponent activate Torrential Tribute? If you answered no there, you are correct. They cannot activate Torrential there. The last thing that happened on that chain was Dante adding back. When effects matter for more than just monsters. They also matter for stuff like trap cards. So the last thing that happened on the chain was an add back, not a special summon. So you cannot activate Torrential Tribute there. Okay, so now let's head on to the next one. Okay, so for this one, we have 3 Yang Zing monsters on the field, and we have a Chuin and a Virgil that both just got destroyed. So now the new Chain Link will be Virgil Chain Link 1 to draw a card, and Chuin Chain Link 2 to go ahead and special summon out 1 from the deck. So we will resolve, we summon, and then we draw 1. Now on a new Chain Link, when the opponent activates Torrential, are they able to activate that there? Are they even able to do that there? If you answered no, you are correct. Once again, the Torrential Tribute will check the very last thing on the last Chain Link. The last thing that happened was not a special summon, it was a draw. So you cannot activate Torrential, it checks the chain before. Okay, and let's hop into the very last one now. This one is going to be using a more meta-relevant card that people still mess up with a lot to this day, and let's hop into it. Okay, so the scenario is Chain Link 1 Cosmic Cyclone, target the set, and now we go Chain Link 2, activate the set. This could be super poly, this could be branded in red, this could be a few different things, just a simple fusion summon. So go ahead and they summon out a fusion monster from the extra deck. Now, new Chain Link, we're going to go branded lost effect to go search, and the opponent Ash Blossoms. Are they able to Ash Blossom or not? If you answered yes, you are correct. Yes, they can Ash Blossom the Branded Lost. The reason why is because Branded Lost says when a monster is fusion summoned this way. So it checks the Chain Link before, and it goes, oh, the Super Poly was Chain Link 2, Cosmic was Chain Link 1. The last thing that happened was Cosmic. Okay, so we are not applying the opponent cannot respond right now. So yes, they will be able to Ash Blossom the Mud Dragon. And there's a lot of scenarios like that that can come up when you are playing versus a deck like Branded. There's also been other scenarios that have come up in past metas where we saw like the end of 2020. It was Virtual World versus Torrential Tribute. So if you activated something like Virtual World Lulu that says activate, send one to graveyard, special summon, then add. Are you able to activate Torrential on the summon of the Lulu? The answer is no, you cannot, because the last thing that happened on that was the search, not the special summon. If they activate something like Virtual World Gigi, which goes dump, special, yes, you can Torrential that, but you would not be able to Torrential the Kieran that can double dump, or the Lulu. So that was a very good thing to know because that was a very popular interaction on how to play around stuff like Torrential against the Eldritch matchup. So stuff like this definitely comes up, and knowing how the when effects work will help you forever in the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every single format until the day you stop playing. The when checks the Chain Link before. That is it. It checks the very last thing that happened. If the very last thing that happened matches up with what it needs to do, it will work. That's why if, let's say, Chain Link 1 was branded in red, target a card in graveyard, and the opponent went Chain Link 2 Cosmic on the branded in red, on the new Chain Link, we go lost, they cannot Ash Blossom. Because the last thing that happened was the fusion summon. I hope y'all understand this video, and I hope this helps out anybody who is having problems with this. And I hope you can show this video to your friend that doesn't know how when effects work, so that way they can learn it and they stop yapping. Alright, with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.